Hello everybody, it's Duke. Got my partner over here, Bo. For those of you who know us, you know our story, you know everything. We were on YouTube for, how long did we have our channel? About a year maybe?
About a year.
For those of you who will be watching our videos again, how are you guys? We missed you guys a lot. You guys know the reason why we were taken down. We were taken down. We were progressing very well. I had a video up. The true meaning behind the Confederate flag, the meaning behind it, and you know what it's all about, what it stood for. And I guess some yuppies came across our channel in that video, and they didn't take very well to it. Apparently they took offense to it, so I guess enough of them had our video reported. I don't know why, just us. There's tons of videos up there about it, and they had us taken down. First they had the video taken down, so we were like, okay, fine, we'll take a break with that. We came back on the channel 2 days later, uploaded another video, and our channel was gone.
Yep.
I guess they took so much offense to it, they had the whole channel taken down, which we were not happy about whatsoever. So we're back here. We're gonna try this again. Few things to start off with. One, yes, we do have face paint on.
Yeah.
The story behind that is, for those of you who know, we had a lot of videos of us up on the mountain near where we're staying, and we love it up there. We just came down from planting our makeshift Confederate flag. Very majestic. We cut down a medium-sized tree, cut down a nice branch off of it, planted it in the ground, secured it, threw a Confederate flag right on there, and reclaimed that mountain for America.
For the Confederate States of America.
Two, don't mind the whole situation we got here with the pictures behind here. This ain't our place.
We're just staying here until we get a few things resolved back home, then we can finally get back.
Yeah, this isn't our normal recording stuff either, so don't mind our stares. We're not looking directly at you. And, yeah, as I said, don't mind that pink bunny up there. For a 4-year-old, that's a pretty goddamn good project. So don't make fun of it. But today, we're going to be talking about our first dipping experiences. It was our first video back on our normal channel, and they're pretty good stories. So once again, those of you who have been with us for a while know our story. Those of you new ones don't know our story, so we're going to tell it to you. So once again, don't mind my awkward stares, because they're not looking at the right spot. I know the camera's right there. I'm pointing right at you now. But this isn't our normal recording stuff.
We don't have our audio or video set up.
Or our mud jugs, because it was kind of an emergency situation. We kind of just fled here. So we have Gold Peak bottles of tea that we're going to be spitting in.
Damn good tea, if I might add.
Yeah, if you guys ever find Gold Peak tea, take some. It is very good. Well, we're going to tell you our first dipping experiences and everything.
But first,
thank you. We are obviously, just like every dipper does before his story, he packs a lip.
you got to.
You have to.
You can't tell a story without it.
It's a rule. So today, I'm going to be dipping the Cope Straight of the Cope series, long cup. Very good dip. Very good dip.
I'm just going to do the regular Copenhagen straight.
Only difference between it, if you guys ever can find this, I didn't even find it. A buddy of mine gave it to me. It's just like Copenhagen Straight. It's just sweeter. So it's a very good dip. Hurts like hell, though, because it's very exposed. I don't have a lot left, so I'm trying to save a little bit for the times, because after this, we're out, and we need to find someone up here who can get it for us.
And it is expensive as tits up here.
Mm-hmm. When he says up here, Unfortunately, the situation we're in, we have been brought to the worst place on earth, Yuppie York. And we hate it here. Very much so.
This is the closest I've ever been to a city.
And where we're at now isn't even really near a city.
It's about 40 minutes out of the city, sadly.
Sadly. Up on the mountain we were on, if you take a look over the horizon, you can see this New York City skyline. It's a nice sight, but when you ever had the chance to go to New York City and you're watching this video, don't.
No.
It's disgusting. Been there once, and it was for a field trip. A fucking 3-day field trip. We didn't even stay in New York City. The fucking thing sucked. Okay.
You guys had to get flown there, right?
We flew into JFK? LaGuardia?
Probably LaGuardia.
I don't know. It sucked. The plane was disgusting.
Of course, it was going to New York.
Yeah. I think the best part of that field trip was we caught a Met game here. Big baseball fan. Big baseball fan.
Was your drill instructor a baseball fan?
I don't know. I just think we deserved a little bit for not raising so much hell on the plane. So I guess he thought, well, I guess we'll catch a Mets game. Cheap as hell.
For those of you who are newer here that don't understand why I just said drill instructor, we are in JROTC, and our instructor was drill instructor, so we have to call him drill instructor.
That's the story behind it. So, as I was saying, today we're going to be talking about our first dipping experiences.
And they are unlike any other.
That's for sure. Yeah. I'll start off?
Go ahead.
Okay. My first dipping experience started off in the armory of our JROTC unit, where we have all our drill rifles and whatnot. I was minding my business, cleaning my rifle, and a buddy of mine walks in. He sits down, we're talking, and he's telling me he chews, he dips and everything. And I thought, hey, that's really cool. I want to get into that. So I asked him a few questions about it, and he told me about it. He told me he liked it. He chews a lot more than he dips, but he does dip. So I asked him if he could hook me up with some, and he goes, yeah, sure. Just tell me what you want, anything you need, I'll pick it up for you. And I said, oh, hey, thanks, man. That's really cool. I was really interested in mint-flavored dips, which don't. If you're just starting out, don't.
Yeah, no.
I'll save the trouble now. Or Wintergreen, don't. But, of course, I did, and he didn't give me the warning as to not. So I asked him, hey, can you pick me up a can of Skoal mint? And he goes, anything you want, I'll pick it up for you. I'm like, God bless you. Hand him my money, gets my phone number. 2 days later, he texts me, what you up to? And I told him I'm home alone, just chilling, watching some TV, some Impractical Jokers. Hell of a funny show. They just did an episode around us. And he says, can I swing by? I bought you your can. I'm like, of course you can. You don't have to ask, just swing by. And he goes, all right, I'll be there in 5 minutes. All right. Rolls up in front of my house, walk outside, hands me my can, give him a big handshake, say thank you very much. Walk back into my house, plop my ass right back on the couch, watch some Impractical Jokers, crack open that son of a bitch. Ugh, Jesus Christ. Cracked it open, and the scent knocked me on my ass. I was already on my ass, and it sent me farther down on my ass. Jesus. Overwhelming scent of tobacco. I thought it was going to be mint-scented. Not at all. None whatsoever. Overwhelming sense of tobacco. So, I thought, okay, maybe it's just a scent. Sometimes some things don't taste how they smell. So, pack it. Throw in a pinch. Pretty decent-sized pinch. Jesus almighty. The taste was horrid. I just tasted straight tobacco. No mint. So I thought, okay, I'll give it some time. 5 minutes, sitting down, nothing. Get up, start pacing back and forth. A little bit of mint. I'm like, okay, this isn't that bad. It's pretty goddamn bad, but it wasn't, gotta spit this out now. So, I'm walking back and forth, just pacing back and forth. Yeah. 10 minutes in, that's when my first dip kicked in. My legs got shaky as hell. My head started spinning in circles. The nausea kicked in. I'm pacing back and forth. I'm sitting there. I'm like, I gotta sit down. I have to sit down. I sit down, and Jesus, I couldn't get back up. I was sitting there. I'm like, gee, oh my God, I can't do this. I can't. So I get up. There's about 20 minutes in. I'm in the bathroom, still have it in my lip for some reason, waiting for myself to throw up. Waiting for myself to have to drop my pants and take the biggest shit of my life. Thankfully, or unthankfully, neither of those two happened just yet. Just yet. So, walking around, walk out of my bathroom, keep pacing back and forth. 30 minutes in is when shit hit the fan. Run into my kitchen, spit this shit out, run back into my bathroom, waiting for myself to puke. The feeling that I had to puke was so overwhelming, I almost just stuck my finger in the back of my throat and just let it fly. But I didn't want to. So, I'm thinking, okay, I'll just head upstairs, take a shower, get this all out. Don't. Do not. N-O-D-O-N apostrophe T. Apostrophe T. Do not take a shower after a 30 to 45 minute first dip. Do not do it. I'm saving you a lot of trouble by telling you that now. Do not. Okay. In the shower, 30 minutes. Take a nice warm shower. Turn the water off. Stand up. Slide the shower door open. This is why I'm telling you don't do it. I stepped out. The buzz in my head mixed with the extreme temperature change and all the steam that was in the shower. I fell on my ass. Not even on my ass. I almost face planted right out of the shower. No clothes. I'm laying on my shower mat. Sprawled out. Just laying there. Tried to get up 3 times. Didn't work. I laid there for 10, 15 minutes. No feeling in my knees. I couldn't feel my waist down. I thought that shit paralyzed me. I'm praying to Jesus, do not have Skoal mint paralyze my ass. Please do not. 15 minutes after that, I'm finally able to get my legs back underneath me. And I go sit down. Whew. Thank God, right? Yeah, no. I thought I was okay. That nausea came back and that nausea hit quick. I shot right back up, ran right back into that bathroom, flipped open that can lid, let it fly. It all just came out. Everything I had eaten in the past 10 hours just came straight back up to me. And you know those annoying son of a bitches in your school that piss on your fucking toilet, on the toilet? You know, their aim is so fucking bad they hit everything except the fucking water. That's what I did with my fucking puke. I completely missed. So it sprawled all over my bathroom. I got like the tiniest bit in the fucking can. It was terrible. So, naturally, you go clean it up. I'm home alone. So as I'm cleaning it up, I keep letting it fly. I keep letting it fly. Finally clean everything up. Sat down on the toilet. Don't mean to gross any of you out. Biggest shit of my life. I fucking had diarrhea for like 2 straight days. Once that was resolved, went right in my bed. It's a weekend. I'm usually up till like 3 in the morning on weekends. Nope. This is like 10 o'clock. I'm done. I'm out. Wake up the next morning. Feels like I'm fucking hungover. From a dip. If you're going to start out, I'm going to save you a shit ton of trouble now. Do not dip Skoal mint. Start out with a fruit flavored dip. Do not dip Skoal mint. I'm saving you so much trouble now. Don't do it.
we're going to get a lot of shit for saying that. But for the first dip, do a flavor.
Do not do Skoal Mint. I'm saving you a shit ton of trouble now. That was, what, a year and a half ago?
About a year and a half.
About a year and a half ago. Jesus fucking Christ. Don't do it. Do not do it. Please. I don't want any of you having to clean up your puke while puking.
And if you have a story like that, tell us in the comments, alright?
Please, I would love to hear your stories. I would love to. Because I want to find some more unique than ours.
Oh, yeah.
That was my first dipping experience. I still, to this day, cannot do Skoal Mint. I won't. I refuse to. I'm used to it now, but to be honest, I'm a bitch. I'm scared to try Skoal Mint again. That's my first dipping experience.
Mine was a little more comical.
Very much so.
It's pretty much the only word I can use to describe it. I don't really consider this a experience because I only had it in for about a minute and a half. But what happened was mine took place in Florida. We were on vacation, me and my family, and we were staying at my grandparents' house. And my uncle, the douchebag that he is, was being kicked out of his apartment. So we were there helping move all the shit out. And I found a can of the dreaded Skoal citrus. I didn't really know much about it. So I was like, you know what, I've been wanting to try it. So I took the can, put it in my pocket. Step one of a disastrous first experience. Got back to the house, and where my grandparents live, you can drive golf carts all over the place. And they have one. So I took it out. And I'm driving around, come to a stop sign. I'm like, alright, no cars around, why not? Took out the can, packed it, threw in a fatty. Step two, worst experience. Started driving again. About a minute and a half in, I'm like, what the hell did I just do? Not knowing anything about dip, I didn't know it was supposed to burn like that. And it burned. So pull to the side of the road, I practically run up on somebody's lawn. I spit it out. I had a full water bottle. By the time I got done rinsing out my mouth, I didn't have any water left. All of a sudden, the owner of the house comes out. He's like, "You all right? You all right?" I'm like, "Yeah, but I just had a terrible dip." He just happened to be a dipper too. So he was like, "Oh, what'd you have?" I was like, "Skoal citrus." He was like, "Oh man, that sucks. How could you do that?" I was like, trust me, man, I don't know." It was like, "Well, that sucks for you, man. I hope you feel good." I was like, "Oh shit, I don't." About 30 seconds after talking to him, pull off, get back to the house, and I felt sick, so I went and laid down on the couch, watched TV. Half hour sitting on the couch, the nausea kicked in. I threw up at least 8 times. Luckily nobody else was home because they had gone out. I threw up, like I said, a good 8 times, and I still didn't feel good. Sat back on the couch, went to sleep. Yeah, that technically is my first experience, but I don't consider it one since it was only a minute and a half having it in. My real first one was back home. We were sitting on his couch.
I had the pleasure of witnessing this first dipping experience. And let me tell you, it was pretty goddamn funny.
It was Copenhagen Wintergreen. That kicks you on your ass anyway.
For a first time, it sent his shit crazy.
And now I have a pretty fat one in now. I had even more of Copenhagen Wintergreen in. What happened was, it was about midnight. We're sitting on his couch watching TV. Pull out the can, crack it, smell it. I'm like, man, this smells good. I'm just gonna go right in. Close it back up, pack it, take the fatty, put it in my lip. Sitting there, 5 minutes in, you know, nothing's wrong. Didn't hit me yet. Let me tell you, right after that, it did. It hit hard too. I couldn't see straight. I was looking right through the TV and the wall behind it.
Sitting there watching Impractical Jokers, and it's funny as hell show. For any of you who have watched it, you know. I can't remember what episode it was on, but it was a pretty funny scene. I'm bawling on the floor, almost in tears at one of the scenes, and he's sitting there completely silent. And he's usually on the floor rolling around too. So I look back. I'm like, "But what the hell?" I look back. He's sitting there staring through the TV on the corner of the couch, just sitting there like this. Tell me if I do this right. Mud jug in one hand. There's a simulated mud jug.
Yeah, that's about right.
Just sitting there like that, looking through the TV.
Yeah, I couldn't see straight. I couldn't walk. But I had to take a piss. So I'm like, dude, I gotta take a piss. So I get up, fall back on the couch. Get back up, almost tripped over his legs that weren't even anywhere near me.
I'm sitting 15 feet away from this guy, and he gets up hollering at me. "Why'd you trip me? Why are you in my way?" And I look 15 feet to my side. I go, "Bo, what are you talking about? I am nowhere near you. How did you trip over me?"
Well, let me tell you, I think I did, but I'm not sure. Apparently I didn't.
You didn't.
And, so, I start stumbling up the stairs, grabbing anything I can to keep my balance. Took me about 10 minutes to get up the damn stairs. Finally got up to the top. Took a piss. On my way back down, almost fell down a good 3 times. He heard a couple clatters and bangs on the way down.
Got a hole in my wall to prove it. His ass put his fist through my wall.
Yeah.
Falling.
Yeah, broke my knuckle doing that too. Anyway,
Let me just say, my aunt like ripped my ass off and handed it to me. My ass had to pay for that wall.
Anyway, sorry about that.
Yeah.
Finally get back to the couch, fall the fuck down. Sitting there, still got on my lip. You know what? It's been 45 minutes. Time to take this out. Finally take it out. And I didn't know anything about the after dip buzz. That hit me hard. I'm sitting there and all of a sudden the nausea kicks in. All of this just kicks right in. I'm sitting there for a good half hour wanting to puke my brains out. And luckily I didn't. Went to sleep actually.
You fell asleep right on my couch.
Yeah. Luckily, otherwise I was about to puke.
Yeah, all over my floor. And guess who would have to clean that shit up? Me.
Hell, it ain't my house.
Ain't my house either.
Well, not this
It's
one,
in the
but
family.
the one we was at. Well, yeah, the one we was at was in your family. But, yeah. So, finally fall asleep, wake up the next morning, and, it was just hell. Yeah, that's about it for my first experience.
Yeah, it was pretty funny, not gonna lie. Like I said, I had the fine privilege of witnessing that. I think his first dipping experience was much funnier than Impractical Jokers I was on. But that's about it for our first dipping experiences. For those of you who know us
From our old channel.
We're hoping you find us again.
And subscribe again.
And subscribe again. We would be very happy to have you guys back. And for the new guys, Duke, Bo. That was synchronized spitting right there. You guys know this isn't our whole usual setup. We usually have a much better setup, but like we said, family thing going on. We had to leave our editing stuff home. So, like I said, don't make fun of the drawings back there. They are some pretty goddamn good drawings.
And please don't pay attention to this audio and video quality.
We'll have it much better for our next couple upcoming videos if we're able to be doing them back home. Like I said, don't mind it. He's distracted.
I am.
Just to throw this out here, if you guys have any solid dipping experiences that you think we would get a kick out of, please leave them in the comments. I love reading your stories. Because usually, they're hilarious.
Yeah.
Especially if you have a story with your first dip of Skoal mint, let me know. I'd love to hear it.
Or anything real strong like Copenhagen Wintergreen.
If it's your first dip. Or first dip of it and it knocked you on your ass. Because it sure knocked me on my fucking face in my bathroom.
Yeah.
So, we are the Duke Dippin' Boys. Duke. Bo. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like. Subscribe to us. We would appreciate it very much. I think to get back into it, we're going to take the first couple of videos we did from our old channel. So, our next video is most likely going to be our expensive, hell, very expensive trek of Copenhagen Southern Blend. Yeah, that's another one we're not going to have any more of.
Oh, yeah. Freaking dirt.
It's like dipping dirt. So, if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like, subscribe, and if you're interested in our Copenhagen Southern Blend video, let us know. You can do that by, once again, leaving a like. Subscribe if you'd like. It would mean a lot to us. We're trying to restart this whole situation. Hopefully no yuppies are watching this. I don't think they will. But we were the unfortunate ones to have been reported for a video.
Yeah.
Now, speaking facts, so we might, I think I still have that video, we could put it up. It goes against what your history textbooks go by, because your history textbooks are fucking liars.
Yeah.
Whoever made them, if you're up north, I can almost guarantee you it is a lie.
Oh, yeah. Big time.
So, once again, Duke, Bo, we'll be back at you with our next video of Copenhagen Southern Blend. And we'll try to make sure we got 2 different things to dip, because we're running low.
Oh, yeah. And it's expensive as hell up here.
And if any of you know where to get stokers up here, because we're going to be up here a while, I believe. Hopefully not, but I believe we will. If any of you guys know where to get stokers around here in Yuppie, York, or Jersey, please let us know. It'd be greatly appreciated.
Oh, yeah.
So, we'll catch you guys in the next video. Copenhagen Southern Blend, very expensive. Very dirt-like dip. We'll come back at you guys.
See ya.